Hello, I'm Sharon Fisher, the recycling coordinator for the town of Bethlehem, and we are here now at the Rupert Road Transfer Station and C&D landfill. Here we have a full-service recycling facility where all the mandatory recyclables are collected, and also a few other items that maybe you can recycle but didn't know down here. We're now standing at the cardboard bin, and in the cardboard bin you can put craft paper bags as well as the single layer cardboard with the triple layer cardboard. Mainly who uses this transfer station is our residents, and sometimes a commercial business might come here if they have something special they want to recycle. Haulers are responsible for bringing their recyclables to facilities and their trash to a landfill or other disposal site, but they do report to us and let us know where they're bringing their items. Some of the other bins here take magazines, newspapers, junk mail, and office paper mixed together, and that's one thing that is okay to do. You can bring envelopes with windows in it nowadays, and you can leave your paper clips, and not the paper clips but the staples in there. These recycling facilities can now take the contaminants out very easily, and even the plastic windows are not as bad as they were back in 1989 and 1990. So put those envelopes into the office paper that you recycle or the mail that comes into your house. We can take soft cover books. That means paperback books. That means if you rip the pages out of a hardcover book and throw the hardcover away, you now have a soft cover book, so you can recycle them here. Over here in back of me is the transfer trailer, and what somebody is doing up on the hill now is putting their trash onto the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt brings it up and into the big truck here, which we hook a truck up to that twice a week, and we take all the solid waste or the discards that we have up to the City of Albany landfill, and that's where it gets tipped. Here where we live, we only have markets for bottles, plastic bottles, and I'm holding 3 of them right here. Now you notice this plastic bottle, it has a neck on it, and that's one of the criteria for picking a bottle. It may have a 1 on the bottom, and I think it probably does, but it doesn't matter because it has the necks and it is a bottle. And 70% of plastic bottles are number 1 and number 2. That code on the bottle was only made for the plastic industry. It was not made for us to make recycling easy. So, when you're recycling plastics, you only want to recycle the bottles. So there's juice bottles, there's tea bottles, there's soda bottles, beer bottles, and there's water bottles. If you have any more questions about plastic recycling, you can always call me at 439-4955, and I'm at extension 1510. I'd love to talk to you about it.
So what do you have in the bucket?
Metal ties.
And what are the metal ties from?
Snow fence.
Okay, this is the appliance and metal bin, and any piece of metal is welcome to go in this bin. This is something new that we added to the Rupert Road Transfer Station. We knew that TVs were changing their signals soon. It was going to be in February, but now it's June 16th, I believe. But there have constantly been people who have needed to get rid of their old TVs, their computers, their microwaves, their radios, their old VCRs and things like that. So the town set up this recycling bin where we can collect those items, and we've contracted with a company in Rochester, New York called Maven Technologies. They are a very good recycler of electronics. So this is where all of these items probably will go. What this company does, if there are anything that is repairable, they may repair it and resell it at a discounted price. But if it's not, they know how to take it apart and recycle up to 95% of the different electronics that are here. Okay, here you see appliances, but they're in a different spot. They're not in the bin that says appliances and metal. Well, these are the appliances that contain Freon. So we have refrigerators, freezers, air conditioners, and dehumidifiers. It is important to remove the Freon from these items because this is what the Freon, which is CFCs, does damage the ozone layer of the earth. We actually hire a company called Interstate Refrigerant Recovery, and they have machines that they come and take the Freon out, and then they recycle that Freon.
Get up in the dozer.
Since about I think it was about 1980 or so, we had the town of Bethlehem had to close their municipal solid waste landfill. And that landfill is under this big mound and under the mound that's in back of me. But on top of it, we were allowed to open up a C&D landfill. C&D means construction and demolition debris. Now this benefits those who are in the building industry, but it also benefits residents who are do-it-yourselfers and have some wood and wallboard and things in their basement and need to get rid of it. That's here. There's a couple other options for disposing of furniture. One, you can always call your private hauler, because many private haulers do pick up old furniture curbside. However, they may charge you a little extra to do that because they may need a special truck to do it. And third, if you have good furniture that's not torn, that's not dirty, that's still in reusable condition, there's a Donating Reusables brochure that the town produces, and you can find that on the website at www.townofbethlehem.org, as well as the pricing here at the landfill, and also all of our recycling rules. Okay, we're standing here in front of the transfer station building where the gentlemen work who charge you for what you bring into the landfill. And who I have with me is Mike Curry. He's here most of the time at the window, but sometimes on Monday we have somebody else there. And also we have Mike Gervais over here. He runs all the equipment at this landfill. He picks up those bins and he takes them to the recycling facility. They're both they have been doing this job for quite a long time, and they're very good at doing this job. So,
Love it. Yeah.
Well, good. They said they love it.